Claude has completely changed the way websites rank on Google, and that's exactly why I built my own system around it that finds trending topics in my niche, writes fully optimized articles, and publishes them on autopilot. And in this video, I will show you exactly how you can set this whole system up in less than 10 minutes, explain how it works behind the scenes, and at the end, I'm going to give you access to my SEO optimizing skill that makes all of this possible. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Demian, and I make over $10,000 per month testing out different AI tools. So close all of your other tabs and let's dive right into it. Now, for this whole system to work, we first need to add a brand new section into our website, which is going to be a news section. And that is because news sections allow you to publish fresh articles constantly, since in basically every niche there are always new stuff happening. And since Google rewards fresh content, I have found that recently published or updated pages get picked up way more than stale ones. Now, to build this website, you need to open up Claude Code in the instance in which you're editing your website in. As you can see, I have opened it up inside Anti-Gravity. And once you do that, you will need to go over to this GitHub repo where I have my own custom SEO skill that tells Claude Code everything that it needs to know about creating articles that are likely to rank in Google's SEO. And as you can see, this has a bunch of different folders with different instructions. For example, if I go inside the references folder, you will be able to see that over here I have an SEO AI sets.md folder, which if I click on, it's basically a full page with detailed instructions for exactly how a news article should be in order for it to have a very good chance of ranking on Google. And same thing with the assets tab over here. As you can see, I have an article template.md, which is basically the exact template that the AI needs to follow to be optimized to rank as a news article. And as you can see, that template is first having a good title, then a nice description, then the date that this article was published, which is a very important feature when you're trying to rank for news. And then you need to have the author name, some tags, and all of these things need to be at the top of the page. So when Google is indexing your article, it picks up on all of these things, and then it's way more likely to rank it as a news article. Now you will be able to find this skill along with everything else that we're going to use in this video inside my free school community, the link to which I will leave in the description below. And then I simply want you to come back to the Claude Code instance that you opened before, simply paste in the URL and say, hey, what I want you to do is to download this skill and then analyze it to see exactly how it works. And then simply send over this prompt. So Claude Code can first go download that Claude skill, which it will then be able to access. So every time it writes a new news article for your website, it is highly optimized, which will give it a significantly higher chance of ranking on SEO, which, as you can see, is exactly what Claude went over and did for us. And it is telling us that it successfully downloaded the skill, and over here it is telling us exactly what it is, which, as you can see, is classified as an SEO AI search optimizer for writing news articles. Over here it is explaining us the structure of how it works, and over here it is telling us when it triggers, which is basically every time Claude wants to write a brand new news article. And underneath it breaks the 6 stages of the news article writing process. The first one is the setup, where it basically checks for brand new news. Then it gathers all the information, it creates a first draft, which then the user has to review, and once the user reviews it, he can publish this article to the website, and then Google automatically picks it up and indexes it. Now, if this sounds a bit complicated, don't worry, because we're going to go through every one of the steps in this video. But before we're able to do anything else, we first need to create a brand new section in our website, which is going to be called News, where all the news articles that we're going to write are going to be saved to. Now, for this example, I'm going to use my own website that I have built for my own AI startup called Filelect, which is an AI file organization app, which if you also want to check out, I will also leave a link for it in the description below. But as you can see, I currently don't have any new section over here in my navigation bar. So the first thing that I need to do is to actually create one. So to make this happen, I will simply come over here and I'm going to say, hey, what I first want you to do is to create a brand new section that will be displayed in my navigation bar where all the news articles that we are going to write are going to be saved to. I want you to first make this change locally and then spin up a local host so I can check it out. And that's always best practice, guys, since you obviously don't want to deploy any changes that you're not yet sure of. So when you're making changes in a website or in an app, always test them locally in your machine first, and only once you're satisfied with them, then publish them over to the cloud and to all of your user base. And as you can see, that's exactly what Claude Code went over and did for us. It literally created us a brand new news page, which we should be able to take a look at when we navigate over to a local host. And as you can see, this is the brand new page that we have. Obviously, we don't have anything inside it, but the main thing is that if we come back over the home page, we now do see a brand new news button being displayed over here, which is exactly what we wanted. And now it's time for the part that you have all been waiting for, which is automating the creation and publication of our news articles. So to make this happen, first we will need to create a cron job that will basically execute the skill that we downloaded. Now, as you can see, I asked one question to Claude and it turned us this answer, which is telling us that yeah, we can 100% do this, and we can either set this cron to run either in the cloud or locally in our machine. Now, this is completely up to you, but if you want the cron that we're going to create to automatically fire without your PC needing to be active, I will suggest you to do this in the cloud, and this is the option that I'm going to go with for this video. So what I'm going to do is I will come over here and say, hey, great. So now what I want to do is to turn the news article creation process into a cron job. And I want this cron job to fire every 3 days at, let's say, 8 a.m. in the morning. And then I basically wanted to trigger the skill we downloaded before, which what it does is it looks for the latest news in our field. Now in my case, the field that we are on is an AI file organization app. So basically look into the latest news in that field and maybe generally in AI. And then after it does that, I want it to write me 2 different articles based on those news, which only if I review and approve them, then Claude is going to take those articles and publish them over to my live website. And now I will simply send over this prompt. Now, as you saw, I also explained to Claude how the process should work. Now, generally, that's not a thing that you will actually need to do, since this whole process is basically embedded inside the skill that you just downloaded. So you can also tell Claude, create a cron job that basically executes the skill that you just downloaded every 3 days. And that would also work just fine. And as you can see, Claude understood exactly what we told it, and that's exactly what it's going over and building for us. But now that a lot of you might have a question, and that question is, well, Damian, this isn't actually fully automated because you said that we first have to review the articles that Claude generated, and then only if we approve them, Claude is going to go and publish them for us. And the reason we're doing that, guys, is because Google really doesn't like automated content. And what do I mean by that is content that was produced with AI but also wasn't reviewed by a human, which will make it very likely to actually flag our content and not rank it in the search engine. While if we add the manual review step in between, then it's not going to do that, because there is a very big caveat. Google does not like automated content and not AI content. Google is actually perfectly fine with AI generated content if that content is first reviewed by a human and then the human actually sees that that content is actually valuable. Then if that content gets published, Google is not going to penalize it. And you don't have to take my word for it. You can see it over here in the policy. They say Google rewards high quality people first content regardless of how it was produced, and using AI to generate that content is completely acceptable, but only if it is actually high quality and people first content. That's why we're adding the human verification step in between, so the actual human can review it and see whether it is actually high quality or it's just AI slop and it shouldn't get published. And if you really want to, you can remove this step from the workflow, if I'm gonna be honest, but I would strongly advise you against it, since the human basically serves as the judge of whether the content is actually high quality or not. And as you can see, Claude Code finished with building that workflow, and what it also went over and did was first trigger it to run so we can actually verify whether it is working correctly or not. So now it is literally going over and doing some research for us. seeing what are the latest news in our niche, which in my case, it's AI news. And once it finishes with this research, it is going to then take all the information and compile it into 2 different news articles. And boom, as you can see, the trigger of our workflow just finished. And if I go over to my browser, I can see that 2 brand new articles were created. As you can see over here, the cloud AI kill switch just became real, and why local AI matters. Same with this new article about Adobe's new AI assistant that will be able to organize our files, but only inside Adobe. If I actually scroll through these articles, we can see that they're basically full articles in the exact style of my website. Same thing with this article over here. As you can see, they have multiple different sections, along with having a CTA for people to actually try out my software at the bottom of the page. Now, the only problem that we have, since we're using Claude Code inside the terminal, is that we would actually need to open up our folder into our PC to actually be able to review those articles. So for this workflow specifically, I would actually strongly advise you to use the Claude desktop app, because if you go inside that app and select the same folder that you used in your terminal, and then you say something like, hey, now I want you to be running this workflow from over here, and I want you to always return me the results in this chat interface so I can take a look at them, then you will basically be able to access the same exact function that we built through a terminal, but inside that app where your chat history is always saved, and you can very easily take a look at the news articles Claude generates for you based on our skill. Which, as you can see, is exactly what Claude did. It basically told us, got it, from now on, I will run this pipeline right here in this chat. And over here, it also gave us the 2 URLs, which we can actually click on and actively take a look at these articles from inside our Claude desktop application. So then we're able to review them and see if this is AI slop or this is good content. And if it actually is AI slop, feel free to come over here and prompt Claude to fix that. So you could say, for example, hey, the article about Adobe's new AI assistant looks a bit generic and like AI slop. I want it to be very targeted and actually add value to the users. So go over and fix that for me. And then you will simply send over this prompt, and Claude would go over and basically rewrite the article, this time in a way which would add significantly more value to the audience. Now, 99% of the time, you won't actually need to do that, since in the skill that you downloaded at the start of the video, I specifically tell Claude it always needs to be optimizing for giving value to the reader, along with some more instructions, basically make it very unlikely to give you a bad result. And once you're satisfied with it, then it would be time to actually take both of these 2 articles and publish them over to your website. Now, automating this process mainly comes down to how you actually deploy your website to the cloud, but I will assume that most of you are using an app that is called Vercel, which is also the app that I'm using, which basically allows you to deploy your website to the cloud completely for free. So if you're using Vercel as your service, you can very easily automate this by simply coming over here, going over to the settings tab, and then simply searching for API over here to the top. Then go over in the API key section, where you will be able to come over here, create a brand new API key. And once you do that, you will be able to copy it. Then you can either come back over in your Claude Code instance in your terminal, or preferably inside the Claude desktop app, and say something like, hey, great, so now I want you to wire up Vercel so we can also post those news articles into our live website. This is my Vercel API key. And then all you will need to do is to simply come over here, paste in your Vercel API key, and send over this prompt so Claude Code can now connect to your Vercel account and then publish your new articles over to your website. And boom, as you can see, Claude finished connecting into our Vercel account, and it successfully went over and published both of our articles, which we can see over here. So now if I click on the first URL, we can see that we can now access this article from a live website URL. Same thing with the second article over here. And now we're almost done, and there is only one thing left to fully automate our website's SEO, and that is submitting our sitemap onto Google. And the reason that we need to do this is because when we submit our sitemap to Google, we're basically telling it to constantly monitor our website, and every time we publish something new, then Google automatically crawls it and puts it into the search engine. Because if we don't add in our sitemap, then Google will have no way to know that we want our website monitored, which means that they are not going to index our pages, so then people can find them through search. So to add in our sitemap, all we have to do is to simply come back over to Claude and say something like, hey great, now what I want to do is to add in my sitemap, so give me exact step-by-step instructions for exactly how I can do that. Send over that prompt and Claude is going to give you detailed step-by-step instructions. But as you can see, it's actually a pretty simple process, since all you have to do is to simply copy this URL that Claude is going to give you access to. Then you need to go over to your Google Search Console, which is exactly where I am right now. Then obviously create an account if you don't actually have one, and then you will need to move over in the sitemap section, where then all you will need to do is simply come over here, paste in the link that Claude Code just gave you, and then simply come over here and click on submit. And this is going to submit your sitemap over to Google, so then Google knows that you constantly your website monitored and indexed, which will mean that any new articles that you publish over in your news section, like these two articles that we published right now, are going to be indexed and shown in Google's search results. And remember, you will be able to find my news SEO Claude skill inside my free school community, the link to which you can find in the description below. And if you want more dedicated help with using AI tools to build your website, app, or business, then make sure you click the top link in my description and check out my paid school community, where I help you use AI to build and monetize applications and websites through all the content that I have inside my classroom, along with the dedicated one-to-one access that you get to me immediately when you join. Plus, I'm currently running an offer in which if you join in the next 7 days, you will also get a 20-minute free one-to-one consultation with me, so I can help you with anything that you need when it comes to AI. So make sure you click the top link in my description and you come and check out my paid school community as well. But also YouTube thinks that you're going to enjoy this video, in which I show you how you can automate crypto trading using Claude Code. So make sure you go and watch that next, and I will see you over there.